So it was a Friday night. John Tyler versus White House for the district title. White House was undefeated. John Tyler was number two. It was for the district title. The crowd was insane. It was the biggest crowd at the Rose Stadium since John Tyler and Lee, who was our big in-town rivals. It was a crazy game. This game made me just think about it because I came across the game in Madden, and it was Greg Ward who started at John Tyler, the quarterback. If y'all might not know or know, but y'all do know, he did his thing at Houston, and now he's with the Eagles as the receiver versus Patrick Mahomes, who was one of the best White House quarterbacks, probably the best White House quarterback to come out of that school. And that offense was insane. As you know, he went to Texas Tech. Watching these two do their thing from high school to NFL, or Pat's doing his thing with the Chiefs now, it was crazy. But this game in particular, John Tyler was down 24-0 in the second quarter. Greg Ward versus Pat. What's going to happen? How this game end? Well, let's see.
Mama, hey son, at it again.
So yeah, JT comes back and wins it by a touchdown, 45-38. Even when the game was in the second quarter, I told people don't trip, they got this. JT came back, won the game, one of the best games I've seen in a while since that '94 game, John Tyler game. Y'all know about that, search that. But man, these two dudes have been they've been doing everything for a while. But I came across this guy playing with the Eagles, and I was playing with the Chiefs, so I want to play with Pat. Even though Pat was in the opposing team, we was going against them and everything. We wanted to cheer. We was not cheering for him, but he's from East Texas, so we gotta support the dude Pat and Greg. Greg, who's with the Eagles now. I'm not sure if he's actually on the roster for the Eagles or the practice, but nevertheless, the dude got Super Bowl ring, and he's with the Eagles. And Pat, you know what Pat's doing, so I'm coming out with the Chiefs. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my offense. Y'all know what offense I'm running. And again, these dudes, they can't cover that play, that high-low play, man. You gotta get it in your life. Get that high-low play in your life, because it's a deadly play. I'm telling you. So, but this dude, he's gonna end up finding out that I know how to send a lot of heat. That's what's gonna happen to this guy. He's gonna end up finding out I know a lot of heat right there. I'm sending it again. I'm sending heat, man. That's all I'm doing now. Is just sending heat. I'm sending heat, and I'm using with my freaking safety. But right there, the dude D4, somebody else got the tag. He got the interception. My computer got the interception. That was beautiful. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do his moms right quick. Hold up. Yeah, did his moms. I did his moms. I did his moms. I did his moms. I did his moms. Oh look, man, shout out to G-Live, man. I told you, y'all gotta do it. Like he said, you have to do it. Even when the video was playing, while my video was playing, y'all should be saying did his moms wherever you're at. Nobody knows what you're saying, but we know what you're saying. So after we do that dude's moms right quick, he comes back on offense, and like I said, I'm still sending heat. I'm still just doing what I do. I'm using my free safety. I'm just roaming the field, and it makes me play better on defense. Like, it's just something that I figured out that this game. What the? That dude should have not made that pick. He really, that should have been an interception. But if I would have clicked on, I probably would have got it. Then we send heat in. Then another thing I figured out, you have to click on in this game to make a play. You have to click on. Your computer's not going to make the play most of the time. So clicking on is very, very important. When the guy throws a ball to you, you have to click on, because you can weaken the user now. For the most part, I think it's like a 1-2% chance that you don't get animation. I've seen it where you don't get animation. It's like a 1 or 2% chance. That's very rare now. It used to be like 90%, but now it's down to like 1 or 2%. So once again, this dude trying to do something. I'm telling you, man, that was me with my user. I used it with my safety, and I came down to make the hit, but he goes for it here, and I was out of position to make the play. So he still gets it to life, trying to get this drive going. But you know what? We ain't tripping now. We're going to hold this dude. We got the D. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Look at me using with that safety, man. And I made the big pick, man. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, my defense is unbelievable. But right here, I just threw a horrible pass. Pat Mahomes. Come on, Pat. You can't be doing it like that, Pat. That was all my fault, though. That was all my fault. But, man, that 2012 team, man, that 2012 John Tyler team, my cousin was a coach for that team at that time. And even he said that team should have won state. The team went to the semifinals. A great game against former Texas. I don't know where did Gerard Hurd go. He was one of the Texas quarterbacks. Gerard Hurd. He was a quarterback for Texas, but he played for a team called Denton Geyer. And pretty much Denton Geyer, their whole offense ran through Hurd, and they had a good running back. All they did was run the ball, run with Hurd, or run with the running back. That's all they did. And the game ended up being, look at that pick though. But the game ended up where JT was down, but they made a comeback. They kicked 3 onside kicks. They should have kicked another one. It's kind of like a flip-flop of what happened in '94, where they was on the side of the onside kicks instead of the other team. So, but they ended up doing that. They take the lead, but look at the moves though. But Guy ended up getting the score again, but they didn't kick the onside kick, and they had a chance to stop them, and they couldn't make that stop. And Hurd ran for a first down, and then Greg had one chance to win, and he threw an interception. But nevertheless, that was one of the best offenses JT had in a while too. Like one of the better. But the Pat was a junior that year, so Pat went ahead, and he went ahead and went. The next year they went straight undefeated. They actually beat John Tyler by 1 point. Another great game. JT. Oh wait a minute, hold on, wait, Pat, make this move. Hold on. Ooh, Pat. Oh damn. But Pat ended up they ended up beating JT by 1 point because the coach wanted to go for 2 at the end of the game, but didn't make it, and that's how White House won. White House won 55-54. I'm saying the offense was crazy. Their offense was real crazy. As we go over top and hit this dude again with a big touchdown. But they ended up going to the playoffs and losing like in the 5th round, like a game before getting to the semifinals, I believe, that White House team. But right here, this is what it is. This is what this dude's finna get his heat sending. He kept hearing up, and I just kept sending heat. Damn, sending heat again. The dude can't stop it. He can't stop it. And I'm sending heat again. What do you think I'm not going to do? You think I'm not sending heat? Hey, I'm sending heat. And once again, right here, I think we get a pick right here. Yeah, we get a pick. Yep, I'm telling you. using that safety makes it way easier on defense. But yeah, this dude's gonna take an early exit out of this game, and hey, that's what it is, man. This may be 3, Eagles versus the Chiefs, Greg Ward versus Pat Mahomes. I mean, it's not going to be big in the public things if they play this year, or do they? But it is, for me, people from my city, we remember that 2012 game, and remember how great it was and what a classic it was. But as you can see, my winning streak, well, I don't win streak, but my win-loss record is still good for Riggs. Like I told you, Mutt is really so scripted, but Riggs, come on.